Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I am again going to talk to you about eating disorders, and I will put a link to this article in the description for the video. State bill would classify ARFID as an eating disorder, and this is going on in Connecticut. A new bill would add avoidant/restrictive food intake disorder to the state's official listing of eating disorders. It is not simply picky eating, but a true eating disorder caused by developmental differences, medical professionals say. It's characterized by limiting the amount or types of food consumed, leading to nutritional deficiencies, weight loss, or psychological and social impairment. ARFID often has been overlooked, leading to a delay in diagnosis and treatment. The statute would also update order language by removing a reference to an outdated medical code so that the law better reflects contemporary medical knowledge. ARFID is real, it's treatable, and it must be understood, not overlooked. Okay, so we have a new type of eating disorder. I think that's a good thing, and we'll have to see how that plays out. But more importantly, if you are a family out there and you have a loved one who has been dealing with an eating disorder, which I would tell you is a very challenging case from a clinical perspective. And we've spoken to a lot of families over the years. I spoke to a family just very recently who has a young adult daughter who's dealing with this issue. And it's devastating because the family say to themselves, how can they do this to themselves? And yet, like any other mental health issue, where you're dealing with a young person who is in denial, and you say to yourself, well, how can they be like that? But that is because it's a disease of the mind, okay? And their mind has been hijacked. At some point in the past, their mind was hijacked. And I know it looks like your loved one, sounds like your loved one, walks like your loved one, but your loved one's not running the show. They're diseases. And that means that somebody or someone is going to need to make the decision that they cannot make, which is to save themselves. Now, the reason that families come to us is because they want the ability, they want the empowerment so they can make the decision to save their loved one, because their loved one simply can't make it and won't make it. And, eating disorder is one of those diseases that, if it continues, it will just, it'll kill the person. I mean, that's how it goes. And I don't mean to be blunt, but I'm always honest with you, right? I'll never sit here and say, oh, it's fine, just hire us, no problem. No. You call us, I want to give you options, right? Or maybe not, depending on the kind of case that we have and the evidence that we have. Okay, but it's about having an honest conversation with you and telling you what we can do and what we can't do and what the consequences are of either acting or not acting. So if you're a family out there and you're dealing with the chaos of somebody with a behavioral health issue, and obviously eating disorder fits within that window, we'd like to hear from you. Do you want to talk to us about what we can do for you or not do for you, depending on the case? If there's an issue going on in your family and I've not made a video about it, let me know. Please post in the comments. I will make you a video, because if it's affecting your family, it's almost certainly affecting somebody else's. And I make this content every day so you can get the information that you need, and then you can decide if you want to talk to us. So please post in the comments. If you could, please give me a thumbs up. They tell me it helps with the algorithm, which means more people see this, more people can be helped, more families can be saved. So please, this is important, and I would appreciate that. And if you want more of this content that I make every single day, please subscribe to the channel. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.